This year's Beesmas update might not get a part 2. I know it sounds sad, but that's actually a good thing. So in this video, I'll be explaining exactly why. So without any further ado, here's why I think that this year's Beesmas update will not get a part 2. Alright, so starting off, those of you who have played Beesmas in past years know that Beesmas always gets a part 1 and a part 2. In part 1 of Beesmas, onett usually releases all of the easier Beesmas quests, like the Black Bear quest, Brown Bear quest, the Mother Bear quest, Bucko Bee, and sometimes Stickbug. That's basically when the first half of the update comes out. Then in the second half, that's where things start to get interesting, because then onett usually releases stuff like the Spirit Bear quest, the Gummy Bear quest, and the painful BBM quest. So why in the world do I not think that there's going to be a part 2 this year? Well, as I said before, part 2 usually includes all of the hard things, the really tough Beesmas quests, and the extremely rare presents. And the main reason onett has to release it in 2 parts is because he just doesn't have enough time to finish. It's because stuff like the BBM quest and the Gummy Bear quest, he just doesn't have time to finish that before he releases Beesmas on Christmas Day. But this year is much different, because this year onett is no longer stuck to a certain time frame on when he has to get the update out. He doesn't have to get the BBM quest fully out and ready by Christmas Day, because Christmas Day has already passed. Onett can take his sweet time when making this update, and he can basically release it whenever he wants. And that could even mean that he'll wait until after he finishes Beesmas Part 1 and finish Beesmas Part 2. Because onett's not limiting himself to a certain time frame this year, he can basically be taking like an entire month just to finish everything about the entire Beesmas update and then release it all at once. So that way we don't have to deal with annoying Beesmas extensions or quest debuffs. He'll just be able to get it out all at once, and we won't have to worry about waiting for a second update. So that also might mean that it might be a bit before Beesmas Part even releases in the first place, because not only does onett have to make Part 1, but he also has to make Part 2. But onett did say he's going to be back in the swing of things in about a week, and onett has had a couple weeks since the sticker update came out to be working on this update, so by now onett's probably pretty far ahead in the Beesmas update. So hopefully within about 2 weeks, we'll not only be getting Beesmas Part 1, but we'll also be getting Beesmas Part 2. Also, I'm trying to hit 75,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I know the year just started off, but if you'd like to help me out with my goal, it'd mean a lot to me if we could hit 52,000 subscribers just by the end of tomorrow. And of course, if you do so, you won't have to miss out on any more of these cool theories. So thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, guys, and I will see you all in the next video.